Welcome to Art and About. I'm Shari Schreiber, and we're going about town and seeing a few galleries today and a few artists. We're going to interview a few artists who are featured this month in Sutter Creek. And our first artist is here at Sutter Creek Gallery, and we're going to go inside and meet Sandy Campbell. Come on in. Well, Sandy, I understand that recently you had a challenge.
Yes.
That somebody challenged you to.
Well, actually, Wendy Rogers, who's an artist here, kind of started it based on a challenge that was online by some artist. I can't remember her name. Anyway, Wendy's and the other challenges started January 1st, but I didn't jump in until much later. So it's a 30-day paint something every day. And I wound up putting them on Facebook, and it was actually really fun. It was, challenging at times. Yes, trying to get something to do every day can be a challenge, something you can finish. And but I got a lot of really interesting comments from people I don't usually hear about on Facebook, and so that was really exciting for me. And I'd put something on there and I'd think, oh gosh, I'm not sure about this, but I'd get the neatest feedback from people. And
Well, I see that you have you made a collage of your 30 days.
right, yes, the woman who started this, she sent information about how to do that. It's on a website called PicMonkey, P-I-C Monkey, and I think a lot of it's free. That was free. And I thought, oh, well, I'll just try it.
Well, I think it looks fabulous.
And so a lot of the pieces that I did are in here, although you may notice that not any of them is a full piece.
Right.
They're just partial pieces.
Is there any particular piece that you want to, are you going to be selling your collage?
No, I don't have any way to sell my collage.
Okay.
I don't have any
Somebody-
prints or anything.
Oh, okay.
I suppose if somebody wanted a copy, I could make a copy.
Okay.
But then I thought I did some postcards. I did the collage a little bit differently.
Oh, you put it on the postcard.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea, but I wanted it to be a little bit different.
Oh.
And so I just used, actually, some of these I've done before. They weren't part of the challenge, but like this one and this one and this one. But I thought it would make a really interesting postcard for people to take.
It
And I
is.
put a little bio on the back.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, so I thought that was really
Well,
fun.
before I leave, I'm going to take one of those with me. I think it looks
Oh.
great.
Yeah, and I'd never done a postcard, and I thought, oh, well, let's try it.
It looks good. Now, you work in a lot of different mediums.
Well,
Which is your favorite medium to work
my
in?
favorite. Well, at one time, I would have said pastels, because I studied pastels for 3 years with a woman called Thelma Davis, who's a pastel artist, who's now dead, unfortunately. And for a long time, I thought I just had to concentrate on those, and I did, and I thought, I don't want to get involved in anything else, I need to concentrate on pastels. But then, now I'm kind of into other things. I've gotten some books, I've gotten some information from other people, and I've started playing around with collage and mixed media, and I'm very excited about doing that. It's a lot
love mixed media.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun.
Yes.
And actually this one, let me see. No, here's the one that the floral one that I did first. I did this one, and this was kind of fun because it started out where this is a canvas panel. Yeah, this is a canvas panel, and I just had some leftover paint, kind of liquidy, and I just poured it over.
Oh, so you did a pour.
Yeah, I did a pour, and then, and it left some blank spots, and then I decided to, to collage it. And when I took it to my art group that I meet with twice a month, Charlene Unger, if you know her. Yeah.
Yes, I
She
do.
immediately says, "Oh, it's roses. It's roses." So I called it Rose. Okay, Charlene, I'm going to call it Roses. So it was really a lot of fun to do, and I did a couple more kind of on this idea. And then this one is just on a traditional, stretch canvas, and the background is acrylic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I decided that I didn't want the stems all just, standing up straight. I decided I wanted everything kind of this way and that way, and some of it wrapped around. I like the fact that I wrapped some of the flowers around, and like under here and over here,
Yes.
and some of the leaves and stems. It's hard to tell what's a leaf and what's a stem, but that was.
What really appeals to me
Yeah.
is that you put gold fiber in it.
Well, most of these are done with like rice papers or mulberry papers, and a lot of them have like little gold fibers or other little things in them, and embedded, and so I really wanted to, I used them in various places, and I think that was a lot of fun. And then these over here, I did, these two. I did the background a little bit differently, and this one, the background turned out so dark. I wasn't even sure what I was going to do with it, and it was so dark. And I thought, oh, this is awful.
It's not dark now.
And I kind of left it for the longest time. And then I thought, oh, hey, let's just pretend it's a garden, because it has all these
Yes.
verticals in it, like stalks of things. And so then I started putting flowers in it. And actually, a friend of mine saw it on Facebook, and she's buying it.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. And then this one I did kind of in a similar way, but
This one up here?
Yeah, with the red flowers, and I love red, in case you can't tell. And and so I just decided to do that. I did the flowers a little more freeform. But yeah, I'm kind of focusing on florals, although there are other things here. And
I think that's why I wore my floral pin
well,
today.
that must be why I wore my floral scarf. It's because I'm working on flowers, and I really like strong colors, although I don't always use them, but
And I like your abstract collages too. Could you tell me a little about that?
oh, yeah, I think this is the first one I did. Actually, it was a painting that I had done in a workshop, and you really can't, you can't show it or sell it or do anything like that because you didn't do all the work or it was somebody else's design. So I thought, oh, why not cut it up?
Yeah.
And make something else out of it. And I really like it. It almost looks like a floral, although it was originally some fruit and a pitcher, I think.
Oh.
And then I did this one, and actually this one I entered down in Lodi, and I think they gave me was it a second or something like that? And that was a flower, just a flower, and I thought it was just kind of mundane and never really liked it. So I thought, okay, let's just cut the sucker up and and see what we can make of it. And and I've done a couple of others.
Well, didn't you win a first place ribbon at the county fair for one of your collages?
I honestly don't remember. Sorry.
Well, I
really,
honestly remember.
Okay, maybe I did. So I started, part of the challenge, I started doing weird things like abstracts, like this, and there's another one hanging up there,
Oh.
that
Yes.
looks almost like a Rorschach test.
a little bit more colorful than
Yeah, uh-huh. And, they're just kind of fun, and
Well, that's an interesting one, huh?
yeah, let me see, these these were fun.
This helps with
I did these, and people thought they looked like jellyfish, so I thought, okay, I guess they'll be jellyfish. This will sort of look like creatures
And
from
this
the
is
Black
part
Lagoon.
of your 30-day challenge,
Yeah,
right?
these were part of that, exactly. So, in this one too, I did this plaid background, and then I thought, oh gosh, it's so boring. You know, all by itself. So I decided, well, of course you should put an azalea bonsai on it. So, yeah, I mean, what else would you do with it? So that's what I did.
I think that's what creative people do.
Yeah.
Well, Sandy, it was really great to talk to you today. And this is Art Trek, and you're having a reception.
Today from 4 to 7,
But
yes.
you'll be here the whole month,
Yes,
right?
I
Just
will.
Showing
I
your
will be.
display
All of my
will
things.
be.
Yes.
Well, thank you very, very much for letting us interview you.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
You're watching Amador County's local television network,